George, congratulations on graduating. I'm sorry that we can't be with you. We know that this is a pretty poor substitute, but as an English faculty, we wanted to honor you all the same. Starting with Professor Lambert. James, you want to lead us off?
George Lovett Durfee III. It is great to address you. Let me start off by saying, as you well know, you are a force of nature. You come into a room, and we all know you've come into the room, and it's delightful. Don't ever lose that. I remember early on in our Shakespeare course that we had together, we were talking about Blackfriars and the American Shakespeare Center, and you told me, I want to go and I want to work or I want to go to school at the Mary Baldwin program there. And guess what? You made that small dream come true. And to me, I mean, well, I shouldn't say to me, I'm super impressed. Because when you said that back in the day, I thought, oh, he's just talking. He's just an enthusiastic guy. That's not the case. You're not only enthusiastic, but you saw through something just by sheer force of will and energy and showing your potential. I've enjoyed having you in each of my classes. You're always fun for the other students to be around. And also, you're very fun. I recall when we went to a play at Shakespeare and the two of us sat down at a Mexican restaurant and we talked. And I just got the impression that you were so sincere and so thoughtful. And I was just really happy to know you. And I continue to be very happy to know you. I think you can do really incredible things. You've got incredible confidence. Don't lose that. That confidence will carry you. I promise that. And I also just want to say, for your enthusiasm for Shakespeare, I share it, and I don't want you to lose that as well. It's been really fun to be in classes with you.
That's great. Thanks. Professor Clough, Randall, do you want to go next?
Hi, George. Congratulations. This is wonderful. I'm so happy for you. I first formed a good opinion of you. I think it was probably your first semester here, maybe your second, when you were a student in my Lib 130 class, if I remember correctly. And then most recently, it was fall semester, I believe, that we read Melville together. And I just wanted to say again that I saw between Lib 130 and that Melville class a real improvement in your writing. You really grew as a writer, as a thinker, as a reader. And it was delightful to see that growth in you. And I commend you for that. And along with what Professor Lambert says, keep going, keep moving forward. It's wonderful to be passionate about something and to move forward, and Shakespeare is a worthy focus or instigator of that passion, and I hope that goes very well for you. I just wanted to say last, as far as about the development as a writer, I was very, very impressed with the paper that you wrote for my Melville class on Bartleby, and it was really, really wonderful. And I wish you well, George. Congratulations.
Thank you. Dr. Maitland?
George, congratulations. It was so wonderful to have you in 320 and also in Women Authors. Women Authors was a great class for me, right? And I hope it was for you too. Your participation especially in it made it fantastic. Your willingness to be honest about your own experience drew out other people's honesty about their experience, right? Your willingness to talk about how your own identity influenced your reading of the literature we looked at, I think made other people more aware of how their identity influenced the literature they read, even when sometimes they thought that it didn't. Not everyone who has such a strong sense of identity, as strong as that you do, is also good at building community, but you really are. And I've really appreciated that about you in the classrooms that I've had you in. I know that where you go next, they're going to appreciate it as well. Congratulations, George.
That's really well put, Sarah. She's absolutely right. You're a great asset to any classroom. The way that you really build the community, build the conversation. It was always a joy to have you there. Like Dr. Lambert, I'm going to remember you for the theater. The most distinctive memory I have of you, George, is attending the production of Emma together. And I'm sitting in the the seats, and you're on a seat on the stage. And it's hard not to watch you rather than the actors, because you're so alive, just, absorbing all of it. It was just so much fun to watch you just love that play so much. And that's what I'm always going to remember about you, George. So well done. From all of us in the English faculty, George,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
George. Congratulations.
Nice job. Very proud.